attention to the instructions. All the graduates kindly pay attention to the instructions being given. So, for which the Honorable Chancellor shall say, the candidates for the degrees will now stand forward. Thereupon, all candidates, including graduates of doctoral, master's, and bachelor's programs, shall rise at their designated seats with their right hands extended forward in this manner for taking the convocation oaths. While the candidates remain standing with their right hands extended forward, the Honorable Chancellor shall administer 3 oaths or promises in the form of 3 questions. At the end of each oath, all candidates shall respond collectively, clearly, and audibly in one voice by saying, I do promise. 3 oaths, each oath followed by a unified response from all the candidates saying, I do promise. The candidates are presented by the respective faculty deans in the order of PhD degree holders, followed by master's degree holders, and finally undergraduate degree holders. I once again request the kind attention of all the graduates. All the graduates kindly stop talking and pay attention to the instructions, please. Kindly settle down in your assigned seats. Do not move around. The parents can take the seats arranged at the back side of this arena. Candidates, kindly pay attention to the instructions. I now request the special attention of doctoral degree holders. The candidates for doctoral degrees have already been allotted serial numbers and they have been seated accordingly. When the Honorable Chancellor says, let the candidates now be presented, the doctoral degree recipients with serial numbers starting from 1 to 20 shall immediately form a queue at the base of the dais towards the left-hand side and be ready. Thereafter, the candidates with serial numbers from 21 to 40 and so on in series of 20 shall be ready near the left-hand side staircase of the dais. The Dean PG Studies shall present the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Agriculture, followed by Doctor of Philosophy in Home Science. Upon announcement of their names by the Dean PG Studies, the candidates who have already formed a queue as per the serial numbers shall ascend the dais, proceed swiftly towards the dignitaries, greet the Honorable Chancellor with a gentle bow, position themselves correctly to receive the degree, and maintain a perfect posture for the camera. Upon receiving the degree, the candidates shall descend the dais from the right-hand side staircase, that side, move back to their assigned seats and remain in a standing posture until the final PG candidate has been presented. I repeat, the doctoral degree holders, after receiving the degree from the Honorable Chancellor on the dais, shall move back to their assigned seats and remain standing until the final MSc candidate has been presented. The candidates are requested to bestow their full attention to ensure smooth, timely, and flawless conduct of this process. I now call upon for the special attention of master's degree awardees. After the presentation of doctoral degrees and while the candidates for doctoral degrees remain standing at their designated seats, the Dean PG Studies shall now present the candidates entitled for the degrees of Master of Science in Agriculture, Master of Business Administration, Agribusiness Management, Master of Technology in Agricultural Engineering, and Master of Science in Home Science. The master's degree holders have already been issued their OD certificates at their assigned seats itself. They also have been allotted certain serial numbers. The Dean PG Studies shall announce the serial numbers starting from 1 to 50, upon which the candidates bearing those serial numbers shall form a queue at the foot of the dais this side and start ascending the dais immediately, one after the other, carrying the OD certificates along with them. The candidates with the ensuing serial numbers too shall follow the same pattern. The candidates on the dais shall position themselves between the Honorable Chancellor and esteemed Vice Chancellor, give a perfect pose for a good photograph, displaying their fully opened OD certificates. Immediately after, the candidates shall exit the dais, move back to their assigned seats, and remain in standing posture. After the final PG candidate is presented, the Honorable Chancellor should admit all the doctoral and master's candidates to their respective degrees. Following this, the PhD and PG candidates can resume their seats. Then follows the presentation of bachelor's degrees. First, the Dean of Agriculture shall present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Agriculture by announcing the number of such degree holders. At this point, all the UG candidates belonging to the Faculty of Agriculture shall rise at their designated seats. Then the Dean of Agricultural Engineering and Technology shall announce the number of degree holders for Bachelor of Technology in Agricultural Engineering, followed by Bachelor of Technology in Food Technology. The respective candidates shall rise at their assigned seats and remain standing. Then in sequence come the candidates for Bachelor of Science Honours in Community Science, who shall rise upon announcement of number of degrees by the Dean of Community Science. Now the Honorable Chancellor shall admit all the bachelor degree holders of all the faculties to their respective degrees, following which all the UG candidates can resume their seats. Instructions for the recipients of medals and cash prizes. After the Honorable Chancellor signs the record of degrees, the recipients of gold medals and cash prizes should be ready at the base of the dais in a queue. The candidates should note that these medals and cash prizes shall be awarded convocation wise in the following sequence. First, PhD and PG gold medals and cash prizes shall be awarded to candidates of 56th convocation, followed by to the candidates of 57th convocation, and finally to those of 58th convocation. Subsequently, undergraduate gold medals shall be conferred in the same order, starting with the awardees from the 56th convocation, followed by those from the 57th and 58th convocations. Accordingly, serial numbers have been allotted to the awardees already. The respected registrar PJTAU shall read out the names of the candidates who have been declared entitled to the gold medals and cash prizes. The candidates, as per their serial number, shall proceed promptly towards the dignitaries, greet the Honorable Chancellor with a gentle bow, bend slightly forward to facilitate the Chancellor to put the medal around you, and upon receiving the medal, the candidates shall return to their allotted seats. While collecting the degree or medal, the candidate should be conscious that they face the camera for the photograph and avoid showing back or sideways to the camera. All these actions will be completed in a flash of few seconds, so kindly be alert and focused. Any doubts regarding the procedure, the candidates can feel free to approach the faculty for clarification. They should strictly follow the instructions of the committee members and volunteers. Maintain silence, decorum, and discipline throughout the ceremony. While ascending the dais, the candidates should carefully follow the instructions and not miss or jumble the sequence while forming the queue. The candidates should line up according to their serial numbers, maintain a 2 feet distance from fellow graduates in the queue, ascend the dais in the orderly manner, and avoid pushing. Stay calm and focused and ensure to get a good photograph. The UG candidates shall collect their original degree certificates after lunch, starting at around 2:30 p.m. at the university auditorium upon producing a valid photo ID. Lunch is arranged on the left side of this arena. Follow the signboards for reaching the food court. Very creative selfie points have been set up with life-size cutouts of the Honorable Chancellor and Vice Chancellor, where candidates can capture memorable photographs. A total of 6 selfie points have been arranged at the left-hand side of this arena, two each for the 56th, 57th, and 58th convocations. All the candidates can take selfies at the concerned selfie points and create unforgettable memories. Especially undergraduate degree holders who do not receive their degrees directly from the Honorable Chancellor can create great memories at the selfie points that closely mimic the actual convocation moment.
Academic Council members, retired vice chancellors, retired professors, university officers, faculty, students, and their family members to 56th, 57th, 58th combined convocation of Professor Jaishankar Telangana Agricultural University. Greetings to all the graduates, postgraduates, and doctorates who is going to receive their degrees and gold medals in this auspicious occasion and a long awaiting ceremony. In today's ceremony, a total number of 106 students are going to receive the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Agriculture and Home Science together. A total number of 346 students are going to receive the degrees of Master of Science in Agriculture, Master of Business Administration, Master of Technology in Agricultural Engineering, and Master of Science in Home Science. The number of candidates who are going to receive the degree of Bachelor Science are 1,220. The total number of candidates receiving their degrees in absentia are 870 in different degrees of BSc Agriculture, MSc Agriculture, and PhD Agriculture. Hearty congratulations to all the candidates who are going to receive their degrees. A total number of 32 PhD candidates, 6 MSc candidates, and 64 BSc Agriculture candidates are going to receive gold medals in different disciplines. Kudos to all the candidates going to receive gold medals in today's ceremony. In today's ceremony, Sri Jishnudev Varma, Chancellor, will grace the occasion, and we will have Professor Prabhu L. Pingali as a chief guest. We will welcome them. Professor Prabhu L. Pingali is a distinguished agriculture economist, professor at Cornell University, and the founding director of Tata Cornell Institute of Agriculture and Nutrition, USA. With over 4 decades of exemplary contributions to agricultural development research, policy formulation, and program implementation, Professor Pingali work encompasses food systems transformation, rural development, poverty reduction, nutritional security, and sustainable agriculture. He is an instrumental in shaping global and national strategies. He inspired the agriculturists through his several influential books and articles. His outstanding contributions have earned him wide national and international recognitions and made him as one of the foremost authorities in agricultural economics and development. On the occasion of 56th, 57th, and 58th combined convocation, PJTAU proudly confers upon Professor Prabhu L. Pingali the degree of Doctor of Science in recognition of his significant and impactful contributions to agricultural development and sustainable in developing countries. Congratulations to Professor Prabhu L. Pingali on this occasion. We welcome him. Ladies and gentlemen, our university, Professor Jaishankar Telangana Agricultural University, having a great history. There are many milestones behind the background. It has a great journey and significant contributions to the farming community. Today, PJTAU is at the forefront of agricultural innovation in the state. The university's mandate is clear to drive sustainable agriculture, improve farm productivity, and enhance the livelihoods of farmers in Telangana state with a specialized research in the areas like dryland farming, water management, pest and disease management. PGTAU is working to address the specific challenges faced by the farmers in Telangana's diverse agroclimatic zones. Recently, PGTAU celebrated its Diamond Jubilee in December 2024, and it continues the tradition of agricultural excellence that began with APAU. It stands as a tribute to the great visionary leaders Acharya N.G. Ranga and Professor Jaishankar, which continuing evolution of thought, policy, and practice, all aimed at making agriculture a more efficient, sustainable, and farmer friendly endeavor. So far, our university released many varieties in cereals, pulses, oilseeds, commercial crops, and forage crops, and many students received their degrees from this great university. We wish the university flourish with the same legacy and tempo. Ladies and gentlemen, I request all of you to follow few instructions for the smooth conduct of the convocation ceremony. Before that, I request all the students to kindly occupy their respective chairs. Please do not roam in the hall. I request all the students to kindly occupy their respective chairs. All the esteemed guests and students are requested to switch off their mobiles or put them in aeroplane mode. Use of mobiles for recording or clicking photographs during the whole ceremony is not allowed. It will break the protocol. All photographs taken by the designated photographers will be shared by the university. Convocation is formal ceremony. Therefore, there is a need to maintain utmost discipline and dignity. There should not be any kind of whispering, talking, shouting, whistling, or any such sounds. Only claps are permitted to cheer up. Absolute alertness shall be maintained during the ceremony. Care should be taken with regard to sitting in decent posture. The candidates are requested to occupy the seats allotted to them as per their admit card and shall not shift to other seats. The candidates shall remain standing when the Chancellor, Chief Guest, Vice Chancellor, members of Board of Management, and Academic Council enter the convocation hall and when they retire. The candidates are strictly forbidden from leaving their seats until the Chancellor, Chief Guest, Vice Chancellor, members of Board of Management, and Academic Council retire from the convocation. Candidates should continue wearing their sashes for the entire duration of the ceremony. Do not try to interact with the members of the ceremonial procession during their entry or exit from the convocation hall. After the procession leaves the hall, the candidates should exit from the side doors without any hustle or noise. Please maintain discipline until the Chancellor, Chief Guest, Vice Chancellor, and all the dignitaries leave the auditorium. There are security protocols during the Chancellor presence in the campus. Abide the rules. The parents and guardians of the candidates are also informed to kindly switch off the mobiles, avoid talking during the ceremony, and do not take any photographs. అందరూ మొబైల్ ఫోన్ స్విచ్ ఆఫ్ చేయవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము. All should rise when Telangana state song played in the beginning and the national anthem played at the end of the ceremony. Once again, I request all of you to please follow these instructions and make the program a grand success. Once again, I request all the students to kindly occupy their respective chairs, maintain silence, and make the program a grand success. Thank you.
ప్రొఫెసర్ జయశంకర్ తెలంగాణ వ్యవసాయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం బోధన పరిశోధన విస్తరణలు అగ్రగామిగా రాష్ట్ర వ్యవసాయ రంగంలో ఒక మహోత్కృష్టమైన స్థానాన్ని సొంతం చేసుకుంది. 1964లో దేశంలో రెండవ వ్యవసాయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం
I request all the MSc students to kindly collect their original degree certificates from the right side of the hall. I request all the MSc students to kindly collect their original degree certificates from the right side of the hall. Thank you.
I request the kind attention of all the candidates to the following instructions to ensure a graceful and seamless conduct of this historic academic celebration. During the convocation ceremony, after the Honorable Chancellor delivers his message, His Excellency shall solemnly administer three official promises or oaths, for which the Honorable Chancellor shall say, the candidates for the degrees will now stand forward. Thereupon, all candidates, including graduates of doctoral, master's, and undergraduate programs, shall rise at their designated seats with their right hands extended forward, ready for taking the convocation oath. While the candidates remain standing with their right hands extended forward, the Honorable Chancellor shall administer three oaths or promises in the form of three questions. At the end of each oath, all candidates shall respond collectively, clearly, audibly, and in one voice by saying, I do promise. Three oaths, each oath followed by a unified response from all the candidates saying, I do promise. The candidates are then presented by the respective faculty deans in the order of PhD degree holders, followed by masters, and finally bachelor degree holders. I now request the special attention of doctoral degree holders. The candidates for doctoral degrees have already been allotted certain serial numbers. When the Honorable Chancellor says, let the candidates now be presented, the doctoral degree recipients with serial numbers starting from 1 to 20 shall immediately form a queue at the base of the dais towards the left-hand side and be ready. Thereafter, the candidates with serial numbers from 21 to 40 and so on in series of 20 shall be ready near the left-hand side staircase of the dais. The Dean PG Studies shall present the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Agriculture, followed by Doctor of Philosophy in Home Science. Upon announcement of their names by the Dean PG Studies, the candidates who have already formed a queue as per the allotted serial numbers shall ascend the dais, proceed swiftly towards the dignitaries, greet the Honorable Chancellor with a gentle bow, position themselves correctly to receive the degree, and maintain a perfect posture for the camera. Upon receiving the degree, the candidate shall descend the dais from the right-hand side staircase, move back to their assigned seats, and remain in a standing posture until the final PG candidate has been presented. The candidates are requested to bestow their full attention to ensure smooth, timely, and flawless conduct of this process. I now call upon the special attention of master's degree awardees. After the presentation of doctoral degrees and while the candidates for doctoral degrees remain standing at their assigned seats, the Dean PG Studies shall now present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Agriculture, Master of Business Administration, Agribusiness Management, Master of Technology in Agricultural Engineering, and Master of Science in Home Science. The master's degree holders have already been issued their OD certificates at their assigned seats itself. They also have been allotted serial numbers for ascending the dais. The Dean PG Studies shall announce the serial numbers starting from 1 to 50, upon which candidates bearing those serial numbers shall form a queue at the foot of the dais and start ascending the dais immediately, one after the other, carrying their OD certificates along with them. The candidates with the ensuing serial numbers too shall follow the same pattern. The candidates on the dais shall position themselves between the Honorable Chancellor and esteemed Vice Chancellor, give a perfect pose for a good photograph displaying their fully opened OD certificates. Immediately after, the candidates shall exit the dais, move back to their assigned seats, and remain in standing posture. I repeat, they shall remain in standing posture. After the final PG candidate is presented, the Honorable Chancellor shall admit all the doctoral and master's candidates to their respective degrees. Following this, the PhD and PG candidates can resume their seats. Then follows the presentation of bachelor's degrees. First, the Dean of Agriculture shall present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Agriculture by announcing the number of such degree holders. At this point, all UG candidates belonging to the Faculty of Agriculture shall rise at their assigned seats. Then the Dean of Agriculture, Engineering and Technology shall announce the number of degree holders for Bachelor of Technology in Agricultural Engineering and Bachelor of Technology in Food Technology. The respective candidates shall rise at their allotted seats and remain standing. All the candidates are requested to sit in their allotted seats. Strictly, it's forbidden to move around in the arena. Kindly maintain discipline and sit in your allotted seats. All the candidates. The disciplinary members are requested to ensure proper seating of the candidates in their allotted seats. Do not move around in the convocation arena, please. Continuing with the instructions, then in sequence come the candidates for Bachelor of Science Honours in Community Science who shall rise upon announcement of number of degrees by the Dean of Community Science. Now the Honorable Chancellor shall admit all the bachelor degree holders of all the faculties to their respective degrees, following which all the UG candidates can resume their seats. After the Honorable Chancellor signs the record of degrees, the recipients of gold medals and cash prizes should be ready at the foot of the dais and form a queue. The medals and cash prizes shall be awarded to candidates of those belonging to 56th Convocation, followed by 57th and then 58th Convocation. Subsequently, undergraduate gold medals shall be conferred in the same order, starting with awardees from the 56th Convocation, 57th, and then 58th Convocations.
I request all the students to kindly occupy their respective chairs. Please do not roam in the hall. I request the students and the parents to kindly settle down. I request everyone to kindly switch off your mobiles. I request the student volunteers to kindly guide the students to occupy their respective chairs.
I request all the graduates to kindly settle down in your assigned seats. Kindly maintain discipline and silence. All the attendees are requested to rise from your assigned seats when national anthem shall be played after the ceremonial procession retires in their seats on the dais. After national anthem, Telangana state song shall be played. Then also all the attendees shall remain standing. All the attendees shall remain standing for the national anthem followed by the Telangana state song. National anthem shall again be played after the convocation is dissolved, and then also all the attendees, all the graduates, parents, everybody are requested to rise from their assigned seats. They shall remain standing when the ceremonial procession enters the hall and while it leaves the hall. All the participants shall rise when national anthem, Telangana state song shall be played. Any doubts regarding the procedure? The candidates can feel free to approach the faculty for clarification. They should strictly follow the instructions of the committee members and volunteers. Maintain silence, decorum, and discipline throughout the ceremony. While ascending the dais, the candidates should carefully follow the instructions and not miss or jumble the sequence while forming the queue. The candidates should line up according to their serial numbers, maintain a 2 feet distance from fellow graduates in the queue, ascend the dais in an orderly manner, and avoid pushing. Stay calm and focused and ensure to get a proper photograph. Lunch is arranged on the left side of the arena. All the students, all the graduates after the convocation are requested to kindly lasting memories. Especially undergraduate degree holders who do not receive their degrees directly from the Honorable Chancellor can create great memories at the selfie points that closely mimic the convocation moment.
ప్రొఫెసర్ జయశంకర్ తెలంగాణ వ్యవసాయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం బోధన పరిశోధన విస్తరణలు అగ్రగామిగా రాష్ట్ర వ్యవసాయ రంగంలో ఒక మహోత్కృష్టమైన స్థానాన్ని సొంతం చేసుకుంది. ప్రొఫెసర్ జయశంకర్ తెలంగాణ వ్యవసాయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం బోధన పరిశోధన విస్తరణలు అగ్రగామిగా రాష్ట్ర వ్యవసాయ రంగంలో ఒక మహోత్కృష్టమైన స్థానాన్ని సొంతం చేసుకుంది. 1964లో దేశంలో రెండవ వ్యవసాయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయంగా స్థాపించబడిన ఈ విద్యాసంస్థ భవనం 1966లో అప్పటి భారత ప్రధాని శ్రీమతి ఇందిరాగాంధీ చేతుల మీదుగా ప్రారంభించబడింది. ప్రస్తుతం విశ్వవిద్యాలయం క్రింద 13 కాలేజీలు, 9 వ్యవసాయ పాలిటెక్నిక్ కాలేజీలు, 15 పరిశోధనా కేంద్రాలు, 31 విస్తరణ కేంద్రాలు పనిచేస్తూ ప్రతి జిల్లాలో ఒక రైతు విజ్ఞాన కేంద్రం, ఒక కృషి విజ్ఞాన కేంద్రం ద్వారా రైతులకు ఆధునిక సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానం చేరవేస్తోంది. సెంటర్ ఫర్ సీడ్ రీసెర్చ్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ, ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్, 2 NABL ప్రమాణిత ప్రయోగశాలలు విశ్వవిద్యాలయానికి ప్రత్యేక గుర్తింపును తెచ్చాయి. ఇటీవల పరిశోధనా రంగంలో సంస్కరణలు చేపట్టి 5 ఆధునిక కేంద్రాలను స్థాపించింది. అవి సెంటర్ ఫర్ డిజిటల్ అగ్రికల్చర్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ, సెంటర్ ఫర్ న్యాచురల్ రిసోర్సెస్ అండ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్, సెంటర్ ఫర్ హ్యూమన్ రిసోర్సెస్ డెవలప్మెంట్, సెంటర్ ఫర్ సస్టైనబుల్ అగ్రికల్చర్ అండ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ స్టడీస్, సెంటర్ ఫర్ ఏజింగ్ వెల్నెస్. గతంలో ఎప్పుడూ చూడని విప్లవాత్మకమైన సంస్కరణలు ఇప్పుడు వ్యవసాయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం ప్రతిష్టను మరింత ఇనుమడింపజేస్తున్నాయి. గౌరవ ముఖ్యమంత్రి శ్రీ ఏ. రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారి ఆలోచనలకు అనుగుణంగా భూమిలేని వ్యవసాయ కార్మికుల పిల్లలకు 15% సీట్లు కేటాయించడం ద్వారా గ్రామీణ వర్గాలకు విద్యావకాశాలు కల్పిస్తోంది. అంతర్జాతీయ స్థాయిలో కూడా తన కార్యకలాపాలను విస్తరించే దిశగా 150 సీట్లు విదేశీ మరియు NRI విద్యార్థులకు కేటాయించింది. విస్తరణ కార్యక్రమాల ద్వారా రైతులకు నూతన సాంకేతికతలు, ప్రభుత్వ పథకాలపై అవగాహన కల్పిస్తోంది.
The convocation will commence very shortly, so I request all the graduates to kindly settle down quickly in your assigned seats. All the graduates kindly refrain from moving around in the arena. Please sit down. The convocation will start very shortly from now. And during the entire convocation, nobody is allowed to stand, talk, move around. Kindly maintain strict discipline and decorum. All the candidates standing around this convocation pavilion are requested to come inside and quickly settle in your assigned seats. I once again request all the graduates to kindly settle in your allotted seats. Do not change your seats. Please switch off your mobile phones. Do not move around.
Good morning, Honorable Governor and Chancellor of Professor Jaishankar, Telangana Agriculture University, authorized me to preside over the combined 56, 57 and 58th Convocation, as he could not able to come here due to unexpected reasons. With his permission in absentia, now Convocation will be commencing with the national anthem. Now, official song of the state of Telangana.
జయ జయ హే తెలంగాణ జననీ జయ కేతనం ముక్కోటి గొంతుకలు ఒక్కటైన చైతన్యం జగదహాల చైతన్యం తల్లి నీరాజనం పదపదాన నీ పిల్లలు పడమిల్లిన శుభగమనం జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ. జానపద జన జీవన జావళీలు జానుమాన కవి గాయక వైతాళిక కళల మంజీరాలు జాతిని జాగృత పరచే గీతాల జన జాతర అనునిత్యము నీ గానం అమ్మరీ విమానం. జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ. గోదావరి కృష్ణమ్మలు తల్లి నిను కడుపంగ పచ్చని మా నేలల్లో పసిడి సిరులు పండంగా సుఖశాంతుల తెలంగాణ సుభిక్షంగా ఉండాలి ప్రతిదినమది తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కలలు పండాలి. జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ జై తెలంగాణ జై జై తెలంగాణ.
Now, Vice Chancellor report. Good morning. Good morning. Fan against. Honorable Governor and Chancellor of PJTAU in absentia, Sri Jishnudev Varmaji, today's chief guest and distinguished agriculture economist known worldwide, Professor Prabhu L. Bengali, currently founding director, Tata Cornell Institute of Agriculture and Nutrition in USA. Honorable members of Board of Management, Sri Surendra Mohan Garu, Dr. Gopi, Dr. Narendra Reddy Garu, Honorable members of Academic Council, former Vice Chancellors, former university officers, distinguished invitees, guests, and most importantly, dear students who are going to be graduated today and their proud parents, press and media representatives. Good morning to all of you and warm welcome to this combined 56th, 57th, 58th mega convocation, first of its kind in the 60 years history of the Agriculture University. You all know Dr. Prabhu Bengali is a well-known economist with his vast experience in the international system, right from his earlier career with World Bank, later at IRI, at Summit as the economics director, FAO of United Nations, Bill Gates Foundation, and now in a very renowned university as a founding director of Tata Cornell Institute. Let me just quickly glance through the report of the period 2022 August to 25 September, key achievements and progress and different activities that were performed over the last 3 years. During the period of report, we have conducted 11 Board of Management meetings and 7 Academic Council meetings. Let me begin with briefly highlighting the vast institutional network of this university, having 13 agriculture colleges, including 3 of them were recently established to cover every United Districts of the state, 15 research stations, 31 outreach platforms in the form of Telangana Raitu Vijnana Kendras and Krishi Vijnana Kendras together, 9 agri polytechnics, and 9 advanced research centers, including 5 of them were recently established. Let me move on to key initiatives and reforms that were initiated, implemented successfully with the approval of the Board of Management and Academic Council. 15% of the total undergraduate seats in agriculture were reserved for the children belonging to landless agricultural labor who studied at least 4 years in the government schools. This is the first of its kind in any agricultural university in the country in order to provide an opportunity for the marginalized section of the society. Further, there were 60 seats were sponsored by the BC Welfare Department with full financial support from the state of Telangana. And another key initiative on academic side was after PhDs, we have instituted postdoctoral academic apprenticeship for a period of 2 years in order to provide an opportunity for just passed out PhD scholars. And 3 new agriculture colleges were established, as I already mentioned. Then on research front, most important initiative was establishing 5 advanced research centers to meet the emerging challenges of the current agriculture. One of them was Center for Digital Agriculture and Technology, wherein we have established an advanced agro-robotics and IoT lab with the financial support from the State Bank of India Foundation with about 15 crore of rupees in next 3 years. We have already established it with 1 year funding. We have also established another 4: Center for Natural Resources and Environment, Center for HRD, Center for Sustainable Agriculture and Development Studies, and Center for Aging Wellness. I think this is again first of its kind in India. Further, we have also established, with the support of the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, 2 All India coordinated research projects on cotton, one at Adilabad and another at Warangal. We have also initiated a couple of initiatives and reforms in the extension side. One of them is to bring the agriculture university closer to the farmers. We have initiated Raitu Mangitlo Shastravetalo, RMS, which means the presence of farm scientists in the farmers' fields. We covered 1.2 lakh farmers in 1200 villages the last year in a 6 weeks of the program, where all scientists and our students along with the Department of Agriculture staff visited villages in person and interacted with the total of 120,000 farmers in 1200 villages. Another key initiative, making quality seed available to the farmers. We have distributed, the university has distributed seed kits, quality seeds produced by the farm scientists to around 30,000 farmers in different parts of the, almost covering all revenue villages of 11,000 roughly. From extension side, again we have taken a very important initiative with the instructions of the state government, particularly of Honorable Minister for Agriculture. We have established Telangana Raitu Vijnana Vedika in all newly formed districts. 14 such were established. With this new institutions, every district in Telangana has one outreach platform, that is Telangana Raitu Vijnana Kendra. Now coming to the other initiatives, I think we mentioned detail in the report. Number of admissions and passed out students. Total admissions during the period of report was around 5,000 students, and out of them, now the total number of students passed out during the period was 2,744. Then coming to their placements and performance, students, out of total passed out students, 262 students were selected either through JRF or SRF of the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, and 35% of the total passed out students got placements, and remaining were either for higher education or for self-employed. Then another student achievements, there were 96 gold medals were received by the students, which are going to be distributed through the chief guest's hands. And regarding the achievements of the research, which is a heart of the university, particularly agriculture university, 20 improved crop varieties and hybrids were released, and we received 7 patents in the last 3 years. And another research achievement was our faculty over the last 3 years published 1,300 plus journal articles in the peer-reviewed journal over the last 3 years, apart from hundreds of different seminars and conference presentations. 66 different awards were won by our faculty, both at state level and national level, for their, in recognition of their outstanding performance in their research and academics at different forums. And from extension side, as I already mentioned, that the seed is the most important to to improve the visibility and credibility of the organization, particularly Agriculture University. So we have distributed 4,000 metric tons of different major crops over the last 3 years to the farmers. This is in addition to what we have distributed 30,000 kits to the farmers. And similarly, almost 600 different farm level demonstrations and on-farm trials were conducted over the last 3 years. And other co-curriculum activities, there were 25 NSS camps were conducted during the period of reporting, and about 25,000 students were participated. Apart from it, the two outstanding NCC cadets were also participated at Republic Day celebrations in the last RD event at Delhi. The details are provided in the VC reports. And with all these achievements, initiatives, reforms over the last couple of years, the university rank has been improved from 37 in 2023 to 24 in the country by 2025. Let me take this opportunity to thank all the faculty, scientists, students, staff for their significant contribution in improving the university's overall rank from 37 to 24 in the period of report. With this brief summary of the VC report, now I will request Dr. Prabhu Pingali. As I mentioned, is a world-ranked agriculture economist, alumni of the Hyderabad Public School, BITS Pilani, later North Carolina University in the US, obtained PhD from there, later started a career in the World Bank, now currently with one of the topmost university in the world, that is Cornell University, as a founding director of the Tata Cornell Institute of Agriculture and Nutrition. He has a very difficult to mention his academic background in a short time, but you can Google it and go to YouTube. You will be knowing his outstanding academic excellence in the field of agriculture economics, agriculture development, and policy analysis, mostly and helped in the developing countries' smallholder farmer productivity. With these few words, I now request Professor Prabhu to deliver his chief guest address to this combined convocation. Dr. Prabhu.
All right. Honorable Vice Chancellor Aldas Janaya, the Academic Council, the deans of the university, members of the management board, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor and a great delight for me to be here today and to participate in this very important set of convocations that are taking place. The 56th, 57th, and 58th convocations of the university. It's also a great privilege for me to be invited by the Vice Chancellor. I have known the Vice Chancellor for 40 years now. I knew him when he was a young economist at the Directorate of Rice Research right here in Hyderabad. And I've seen his career over this period. And I'd like to first congratulate him for the enormous success that he has had. I'm also delighted to be here as a convocation speaker because I'm also from Hyderabad. I grew up in Hyderabad. I studied in Hyderabad Public School. So to me, it's a big honor to be recognized by a premier university in this city. So I take this as a personal honor and a privilege. I'm not used to giving these big speeches in front of thousands of people. So I'll try to keep it short, and you've got my full speech in front of you. I'm not going to read it, but I'll give you a quick summary. When I look in front of me, I see that most of the audience here are young students, young graduates, and many of you are living at a time when India is growing very rapidly. India is becoming a major global player. It's considered among the top 5 economies in the world. And many of you are proud of this success. But many of you may not know that in order for India to be on the path towards rapid growth, India had to start with agriculture. Agriculture productivity, agriculture growth is the backbone on which India's success depends. And it's because of that rapid growth in agriculture productivity that we've seen the tremendous changes that India has been through in the last 75 years or so. And universities such as this, the ICAR centers, the CGIAR system, centers like ICRISAT, which is right here in Hyderabad, all of them contributed to this massive growth in agriculture productivity that took place through the Green Revolution. And let me talk through some of the big changes that we've seen in food and agriculture in India over the past 70 years. Now, let me start in the 1960s. In the 1960s, India was highly deficit in food. Hunger was very prevalent. Starvation was very prevalent. Famines were common. And at that time, there was a sense that India would never be able to feed itself. There was a very famous book called The Population Bomb, which was written by Paul Ehrlich. And in that book, Paul Ehrlich said, we need to find ways in which we sacrifice Asia so that the rest of the world can survive. It was seen that there was no hope for Asia and there was no hope for India. And that was in 1967. By 1974, India became self-sufficient in food. And today, India is one of the largest agriculture product exporting country in the world. Who would have thought that we would make this tremendous change? And it happened because of increased production of rice, increased production of wheat that came from small farms around this country. And that was called the Green Revolution. And the Green Revolution made hunger extremely reduced in this country. The Green Revolution made famines history and eradicated the word famine from our daily language. So that's been a big, big contribution that agriculture science and agriculture universities have made. We still have a lot of challenges. We still have a lot of challenges in malnutrition. We have a lot of challenges in environmental degradation, managing climate change, reducing rural poverty, etc. And again, one of the ways in which we address these challenges is through agriculture. And we need to keep our focus on agriculture research and enhancing agriculture productivity sustainably if we want to meet these challenges. So I think that's really an important part of what we need to think about as we look to the future, and we look to the future of our careers. Now, India is seeing some dramatic changes today. India is seeing some dramatic changes in diets. We've gone from a country that was very food insecure and we didn't have enough to eat to a country that's got an abundance of rice and wheat. And as incomes are rising, the demand for vegetables, for fruit, for livestock products, etc., is rising very rapidly. But we're not able to keep up with the demand. We're not able to keep up with the demand for this diversity of food because much of our focus has been on staple grains. And therefore, we're seeing this big demand for diversity of food, but the supply is not catching up or keeping up with this demand. The other thing we see is today there's a much greater emphasis on convenience food, on processed foods. And so most supermarkets provide you very wide variety of processed foods, but very little fresh food. So if you go into a supermarket, you will buy oils, you'll buy dals, you'll buy flour, but you rarely buy tomatoes in a supermarket. If you want tomatoes, if you want eggplant, you still go down to the street carts to buy them. And one of the reasons for that is we've not created that value chain, that supply chain from farmers to the supermarket chains. And so farmers still tend to deal with traditional markets, and therefore you see this disconnect coming up between the supermarkets and the types of food that Indian farmers, small farmers are producing. And because of easy access to convenience food, easy access to high energy food, high calorie food, high sugar dense foods, etc., we are now in a situation where India is going from a period of undernourishment, a period of not having enough calories to eat, to having too much calories. And so we are going from a situation of underweight to overweight and obesity and the rise in non-communicable diseases such as cardiovascular problems, diabetes, um, all kinds of heart diseases, blood pressures, etc. And many of these diseases are related to the type of food we're eating and not having enough access to healthy foods, nutritious foods, is a primary cause for these changes in diseases that we're beginning to see in this country. Another big change that's happened to us in the last several decades is that we have become a much more globalized society. A globalized society where we keep traveling between borders very easily. So I come frequently to India. Many of my relatives come frequently to the US. Most of us have families in different parts of the world. And as a result of this, our lifestyles are also becoming more homogenized, more westernized. And with that, we're also seeing a much stronger Western influence in our diets. And that then brings in many of the big Western fast food groups into this country. So we see McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, etc., which then promote a much more high energy, high protein, high sugar, high salt content diets that we're beginning to see. When I was growing up in Hyderabad in the 60s, there was no Pizza Hut around. We didn't know what a pizza was. We didn't know what a burger was. But then we've come today to a point where you don't have to walk more than a few meters, half a mile or so, in order to find a fast food enterprise. And that has changed our culture a lot. Another thing that's changing us a lot is digital technologies. Since COVID, we've seen rapid growth in the use of smartphones to access food, to access prepared food through apps such as Uber Eats, Swiggy, etc., and to access groceries that come straight to our homes. So these digital technologies have really also created a much bigger change in the way we consume food. And so the question now is, are these digital technologies going to help us eat better, or are they going to continue to create this problem of high levels of high calorie foods and therefore high levels of non-communicable diseases? So that's a challenge I think we need to be thinking about. So as someone who thinks about food and agriculture issues, I always say, so what can we do about this? What's the future? How can we turn this system around? And to me, as we look at India today, we are facing the traditional problems of food insecurity, problems of malnutrition because we don't have the right types of food, fresh vegetables, etc., which gives you vitamins, iron, etc., which is important for your health. And at the same time, we are seeing rising obesity and overweight in this population and rising non-communicable diseases. So we have this triple burden of nutrition going on in this country. Very high levels of undernutrition and very high levels of overweight and overnutrition. And somehow we need to figure out a way to solve both of these problems. And in my view, the answer to both is the same. The answer to both is better access, better supply, better affordability of fresh food, and bringing the prices of fresh food down at the market level. How do we do that? Well, one of the first things that needs to be done is government policy needs to change. Today, government policy is still focused on rice and wheat, increasing the pile of rice and wheat. Government policy is not as much focused on increasing the supply of tomatoes or supply of cauliflower or potatoes or supply of dairy products, etc. So we need to have a way in which government policy plays a much more active role in promoting increased supply of fresh food. And then look at ways in which you can connect small farms to these urban food markets and urban supermarkets. It's only by doing that that you're able to bring fresh food into the supermarket system. But by doing that, you're also able to increase incomes of small farmers, increase the capacity to grow out of poverty. So this new approach of promoting fresh food production in small farms is a new growth opportunity for the rural poor in India, especially the rural poor living in more marginal areas in Telangana, marginal areas in central India, eastern India, etc. I think that's really an important way to think about it. We also need to invest a lot in farmer capacity to switch from growing rice to growing high value crops such as vegetables. This is not easy. Farmers need to learn new skills. Farmers need to interact with the market more. Farmers need to understand price signals better. And to do that, they need a lot of new skills. And this is where I think the extension systems can play a big role. Extension systems in universities like this can play a major role. And smartphone technologies can be a big part of that. And I think that's a way in which we can think about the future. And also, we need to get a lot more interministerial coordination. Right now, the Agriculture Ministry has its policies, the Health Ministry has its policies, the Child Welfare Ministry has its policies. But we need one set of policies that's consistent across these ministries in order to address the problem both of undernourishment and overnourishment. And I think that's where this coordination has to come together. And this interministerial policy convergence is a very important way in which we can address the rising levels of non-communicable diseases and reduce that public health burden that we see. Finally, I'd like to say that there's no one solution for India. India is such a large country with such diversity among the population, diversity of agroclimates, etc. So we need to think about solutions that fit particular locations. We cannot say that, low input agriculture is for everyone, or organic farming is for everyone, or green revolution type technologies for everyone. All of these play a role, but we need to be very clear that they play particular roles in particular environments, and farmers need to choose. Farmers are best judges of what they need, and they can choose what they need. So, Honorable Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you today. And let me congratulate all the graduates and all the honorees for their well-deserved degrees that they're getting today. And thank you very much.
Let us present the degrees. I candidates to stand up and take the oath. All graduating students should stand and take the oath. I will read out the question. At the end, you say, I do promise. Do you sincerely and solemnly promise and declare, if you are admitted, that you will, in your daily life, and conduct conversations yourself as a becoming members of the university? Do you sincerely and solemnly promise that you will promote and support the objectives of the university? Do you sincerely and solemnly promise that you will uphold, advance social justice, national integration, and well-being of our country and also fellow human being? Thank you. Now let the present the doctoral and postgraduate degrees, Dean PG Studies.
పంపించమన్నా.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you these candidates in accordance with the approval of the Board of Management and pray that they may be admitted to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Agriculture and in Home Science in the Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agricultural University. 106 candidates receiving PhD degrees in this combined convocation. S. Kaviraju, B. Vijay Kumar, M. Mahesh Nath, G. Sunita, J. Anusha, P. Archana, B. Mohan Udayaraj, C. Yuvaraj, P. Nikita, D. Uttej, S. Yugandhar Reddy, A. Uday Kumar, B. Jagadishwari, K. Saujanya, K. Rakesh, S. Akila, N. Pratap Reddy, B. Bhavana, K. Preetika Reddy, C. H. Ramakrishna, wait, Ramakrishna, D. Madhurya, G. Vinay, S. Vaishnav, N. Vinod Kumar, K. Shekhar, R. Karthik, Y. Chaitanya, E. Anusha, R. K. Krishnasri, K. Bhavita, G. Harshita, O. Vamshi, P. Nandini, B. Madhukar, G. B. Supriya, R. Atulya, K. Supriya, S. Srinivas Nayak, G. Yashaswini, move. P. Himabindu, move. K. Divya, G. Anusha, B. Rachana, G. Prasanna, A. Anisha, K. Bhargava, P. Sadhana, B. Nagesh Dattatre, K. Krishna, K. Vijay Kumar, B. Kiranmay, M. Jwala Pranati, Chavan Sonal, M. Bharat Kumar, M. Akshay, T. Ramakrishna, K. Yaksha, K. Dharanisri, P. Ramakant Reddy, G. Nagamadi, E. Rambabu, E. Rajeshwari, C. H. Swati, S. Vijay Kumar, V. Saumya, S. Ravali, K. Aravind, B. M. Sangeeta, B. Srinivas, P. Monica, P. Anurupa, P. Vaibhav Bhagavan, P. Varalakshmi, D. Rajashekar, C. H. Ravali, Move. Fast move. B. Rani, E. Ajay Kumar, V. Prasad, V. Shalini, P. Soumya, I. Venkatesh. Faculty of Community Science, P. Rajalakshmi, N. Nagasai Srujana, P. Pratyusha, B. Himabindu, S. Rachana Shri, Move. J. Prasuna, Muhammad Nazirunnisa, A. Prashanti, A. Lalita, A. Deepa, S. Spandana Deepika, S. Pratibha, B. Navya, N. Sandhyarani. Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you these candidates in accordance with the approval of the Board of Management and pray that they may be admitted to the degrees of Master of Science in Agriculture, MBA ABM, MTech in Agriculture Engineering, and in Home Science in the Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agriculture University. 346 candidates receiving PG degrees in combined convocation. 1 to 50, please come to the dais. First. 1 to 50, serial number 1 to 50. Please come to the dais. Fast. Help on. Quick. Move. వెళ్ళండి స్పీడ్కి వెళ్ళండి, వెళ్ళిపోండి, స్పీడ్కి వెళ్ళిపోండి, వెయిట్ చేయొద్దు, డోంట్ వెయిట్, గో. One to 50. Next 51 to 100. Move. 101 to 150. Next 151 to 200. Next 201 to 300. 301 to 346. All PG and PhD students be seated in the seats to take the oath. All PG PhD students be seated. Please take the oath. All PG and PhD students be seated in the respective serial numbers to take the oath. Three not one to 346. I request all PG and PhD students be ready for the oath. Stand up and be ready for the oath.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a Chancellor of the Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agriculture University, I admit the candidates for the award of Doctor of Philosophy and Masters in the Faculty of Agriculture, Agriculture Engineering, Food Science and Technology, and Community Science. And as a token thereof have been presented and authorized to wear robes as a token for degrees. Next, Dean Agriculture.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you these candidates in accordance with the approval of the Board of Management and pray that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Agriculture in the Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agricultural University. The number of candidates for Bachelor of Science Honours in Agriculture are 1220.
Dean Agriculture Engineering and also Community Science.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you these candidates in accordance with the approval of Board of Management and pray that they may be admitted to the degrees of Bachelor of Technology in Agriculture Engineering, Food Technology, and Bachelor of Science Honours in Community Science in the Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agriculture University. The number of candidates for each degree program are Bachelor of Technology in Agriculture Engineering 84, Food Technology 35, Bachelor of Science Honours in Community Science 82. Now I request Bachelor of Science Honours in Agriculture, Agricultural Engineering, Food Technology, and Community Science stand up for taking the oath. UG students, please stand up.
Okay, done? Yeah. By virtue of the authority vested in me as a Chancellor of the Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agriculture University, I admit the candidates to the bachelor degree in the Faculty of Agriculture, Agriculture Engineering, Food Science and Technology, and Community Science. And as a token thereof, you have been presented with the degrees and authorized to, as a token, to wear robes. Next, in absentia, Dean Agriculture.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present the candidates whose names are herewith submitted and also those who have applied to receive their degrees in person but could not be present now be admitted to their respective degrees in absentia. The number of candidates receiving their degrees in absentia are Doctor of Philosophy in Agriculture 20, Doctor of Philosophy in Community Science 3, Master of Science in Agriculture 85, Master of Business Administration Agribusiness Management 31, Master of Technology in Agricultural Engineering 1, Master of Science in Home Science or Community Science 16, Bachelor of Science Honors in Agriculture 581, Bachelor of Technology in Agricultural Engineering 43, Bachelor of Technology in Food Technology 46, and Bachelor of Science Honors in Community Science 44.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a Chancellor of Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agriculture University, I admit in absentia the candidate listed with the respective degrees and authorize registrar to present their degrees and wear their robes as a token of their degrees. Now, a momentum for time for us to have a presentation of the gold medals and distinguished awards, registrar.
Gold medals for the postgraduates for 56th convocation. Dr. Chintalapani Ravindra Reddy Gold Medal is awarded to Mr. Sherry Vaishnav in PhD Agriculture in Agronomy. Neelam Raju Ganga Prasad Rao and N. Kamala Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Kartala Bhargava in PhD Agriculture in Genetics and Plant Breeding. Miss Nakka Sushma is awarded with 2 gold medals, PJTAU Gold Medal in MS Agriculture and Agronomy and Professor Muhammad Taskin Ali Niazi Gold Medal in MS Agriculture. PJTAU Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Katla Soumya in MS Agriculture in Entomology. Sri Mandava Venkatramaya Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Boddu Aruna in MS Agriculture in Genetics and Plant Breeding. Professor V.V. Kumara Shastri Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Mr. Arepalli Kurumaya in MS Agriculture in Soil Science. Dr. Alapati Apparao Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Nerella Archana in MS Agriculture in Plant Pathology. Padma Shri Bawarlal Jain Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Mr. K. Akash in MTech Agriculture Engineering in Soil and Water Conservation Engineering. Bambino Agro Industries Limited Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Kola Rachinasri in MSc Home Science in Food and Nutrition. Syndicate Bank Gold Medal is awarded to Mr. Ajay Anto Soy in MS Agriculture in Agricultural Economics. Professor E.A. Siddiq Endowment Award carrying a cash prize of 25,000 rupees, certificate and citation is awarded to Miss V. Soumya for outstanding doctoral thesis research in agricultural biosciences. Professor E.A. Siddiq Endowment Award carrying a cash prize of 25,000 rupees, certificate and citation is awarded to Mr. S. Kaviraju for outstanding doctoral thesis research in natural resources and social sciences. Now, postgraduate gold medals for 57th convocation. Dr. Chintalapani Ravindra Reddy Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Erram Reddy Chautanya in PhD Agriculture and Agronomy. Neelam Raj Ganga Prasad Rao and N. Kamala Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Mulugu Jwala Pranati in PhD Agriculture in Genetics and Plant Breeding. PJTAU Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Gangula Hemalata in MS Agriculture in Agronomy. PJTSAU Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Sweta N in MS Agriculture in Entomology. Pollabalam Uma Mahesh is awarded with 2 gold medals. Sri Mandava Venkatramaya Gold Medal in MS Agriculture and Genetics and Plant Breeding and Professor Muhammad Taskin Ali Niazi Gold Medal in MS Agriculture. Dr. Alapati Apparao Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Miss B. Akshay Joy in MS Agriculture in Plant Pathology. Dr. P. Govardhan Reddy Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Subra Patnaik in MBA Agri Business Management. Bambino Agro Industries Limited Gold Medal is awarded to Miss C.J. Gnanetri in MS Home Science and Food and Nutrition. Syndicate Bank Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Niveta S. in MS Agriculture in Agricultural Economics. Professor E.A. Siddiq Endowment Award carrying a cash prize of 25,000 rupees, certificate and citation is awarded to Miss S. Ravali for outstanding doctoral thesis research in agricultural biosciences. th Convocation. Dr. Chintalapani Ravindra Reddy Gold Medal is awarded to Mr. Bontala Madhukar in PhD Agriculture and Agronomy. Neelam Raj Ganga Prasad Rao and N. Kamala Gold Medal is awarded to Miss K. Yaksha in PhD Agriculture in Genetics and Plant Breeding. PJTSAU Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Tubati Arti Sai Susmindri in MS Agriculture in Agronomy. PJTSAU Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Pasham Shravani in MS Agriculture in Entomology. Sri Mandava Venkatramaya Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Tautu Reddy Pratyusha in MS Agriculture in Genetics and Plant Breeding. Professor V.V. Kumarasastri Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Sabura Rana in MS Agriculture and Soil Science. Dr. Alapati Apparao Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Deborah M.V. in MS Agriculture and Plant Pathology. APNL Biotechnology Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Nimma Satvika in MS Agriculture and Microbiology and Plant Physiology. Professor Muhammad Taskian Ali Niazi Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Polozu Bhavana for securing highest GPA among all disciplines of MSc Agriculture. Syndicate Bank Gold Medal is awarded to Miss V. Vaishnavi in MS Agriculture in Agricultural Economics. Dr. T. Govardhan Reddy Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Sheikh Roshini in MBA Agri-Business Management. Professor E. A. Siddiq Endowment Award carrying a cash prize of 25,000 rupees, certificate and citation is awarded to Mr. Mamedi Akshay for outstanding doctoral thesis research in agricultural biosciences. Professor E. A. Siddiq Endowment Award carrying a cash prize of rupees 25,000, certificate and citation is awarded to Miss Paltiavat Nandini for outstanding doctoral thesis research in natural resources and social sciences. Now, the gold medals for undergraduates for 56th convocation. Mr. Jarapla Prashant is awarded with 2 gold medals. The PJTAU Outstanding Student Gold Medal and Sri T. Balram Singh and Srimati Leelavati Thakur Diamond Jubilee Gold Medal for meritorious performance in academic, extra and co-curricular activities. Miss Gokavaram Niharika is awarded with 3 gold medals. The 79th Annual Convention of Indian Society of Soil Science Commemorative Gold Medal, Agricos 1980 Batch Rajendranagar Gold Medal and Dr. B.H. Krishnamurti Rao Memorial Gold Medal. Miss Kodipaka Srividya is awarded with 3 gold medals. The Agri Horti 1983 Batch Rajendranagar Gold Medal, RA 1982 Agricos Rajendranagar Gold Medal and Srimati Palli Vani and Chandrasekhar Rao Gold Medal. Pabbati Subbarao Memorial Gold Medal in Crop Physiology is awarded to Miss Dharni Niharika. Sri Rajaram Bengal Das Memorial Gold Medal in Plant Pathology is awarded to Miss Viyala Soumya. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Gold Medal for securing highest OGPA amongst SC/ST students is awarded to Miss Makala Rattanjali. Miss Gannerapu Navya, who is awarded with 6 gold medals. Professor R. Subramaniam Reddy Memorial Gold Medal, Srimati B. Pramila Bai and Sri B. Narasimharao Deshpande Memorial Gold Medal, MS. John Deere, India Private Limited Gold Medal, Agricultural Machinery Manufacturers Association of Telangana State Gold Medal, Professor G. Ramana Reddy Gold Medal, and Gundavaram Satyavati Srinivasarao Memorial Gold Medal. Kormayagari Narayan Rao Memorial Gold Medal in BTech Agriculture Engineering is awarded to Miss N. Ankita. Somanagari Kirtana is awarded with 2 gold medals. 24 Mantra Gold Medal and Yogi Rishi Swami Ramdev Gold Medal in BTech Food Technology. Sankalp Group Gold Medal in BSc Honors Community Science is awarded to Miss Govulakonda Manisha. Now the gold medals for 57th Convocation. Miss Ardra K is awarded with 2 gold medals. The PJTAU Outstanding Student Gold Medal and Sri T. Balram Singh and Srimati Leelavati Thakur Diamond Jubilee Gold Medal for meritorious performance in academic, extra and co-curricular activities. Then S. Jayasri is awarded with 2 gold medals. Srimati Palli Vani and Chandrasekhar Rao Gold Medal and RA 1982 Agri Course Rajendranagar Gold Medal. Sankalp Group Gold Medal in BSc Honors Community Science is awarded to Miss Burra Akshita. Now, for the 58th Convocation, Miss Kushi is awarded with 3 gold medals. The PJTAU Outstanding Student Gold Medal, Sri T. Balram Singh and Srimati Leelavati Thakur Diamond Jubilee Gold Medal for meritorious performance in academic and also Sankalp Group Gold Medal. Maram Sanjana is awarded with 5 gold medals. Agriculture 1980 batch Rajendranagar Gold Medal, Sri Rajaram Venkaldas Memorial Gold Medal, Srimati Palli Vani and Chandrasekhar Rao Gold Medal, Agri Horti 1983 batch Rajendranagar Gold Medal, and Dr. Aswini Nonavat Memorial Gold Medal. Now, Halawat Chinnari is awarded with 2 gold medals. Dr. B.H. Krishnamurti Rao Memorial Gold Medal and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Gold Medal for securing highest OGPA amongst SC/ST students. RA 1982 Agriculture Rajendranagar Gold Medal is awarded to May Reddy Umeshwar Reddy. Pabbati Subbarao Memorial Gold Medal is awarded to Miss Kandala Swati. Miss Snehalata, the Golden Girl, who is awarded with 7 gold medals. Professor R. Subramaniam Reddy Memorial Gold Medal, Sri Kormayagari Narayan Rao Memorial Gold Medal, Srimati B. Pramila Bai and Sri B. Narasimharao Deshpande Memorial Gold Medal, MS. John Deere India Private Limited Gold Medal, Agricultural Machinery Manufacturers Association of Telangana State Gold Medal, Professor G. Ramana Reddy Gold Medal, and Gundavaram Satyavati Srinivasarao Memorial Gold Medal. In BTech Agricultural Engineering, Mr. Rao Singh is awarded with 2 gold medals, 24 Mantra Gold Medal and Yogi Rishi Swami Ramdev Gold Medal in BTech Food Technology.
Now, most exciting moment, award of the honorary Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Science to our chief guest, Professor Prabhu L. Pingali. I ask Registrar to read out the citation followed by award.
Professor Prabhu L. Pingali is a distinguished agricultural economist, professor at Cornell University, and the founding director of the Tata Cornell Institute for Agriculture and Nutrition (TCI), USA. He has provided visionary leadership across premier global institutions, including the International Rice Research Institute (IRRI), International Maize and Wheat Improvement Center (CIMET), Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations (FAO), and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. With over 4 decades of exemplary contributions to agricultural development research, policy formulation, and program implementation, Professor Pingali's work encompasses the food systems, transformation, rural development, poverty reduction, nutrition security, and sustainable agriculture. He has been instrumental in shaping global and national strategies aimed at enhancing smallholder productivity, nurturing inclusive rural growth, and building resilient and sustainable food systems. Professor Pingali has authored and edited several influential books and published hundreds of peer-reviewed articles in leading international journals. His research seamlessly bridges rigorous academic inquiry with actionable policy insights, and his outstanding contributions have earned him wide national and international recognition, firmly establishing him as one of the foremost authorities in agricultural economics and development. On the occasion of the 56th, 57th, and 58th combined convocation held on 9th February 2026, Professor Jaishankar Telangana Agricultural University proudly confers upon Professor Prabhu L. Pingali the degree of Doctor of Science honorary in recognition of his significant and impactful contributions to agricultural development and sustainable growth in developing countries.
Now, with this, I dissolve the convocation and please stand for national anthem. Thank you very much to every one of you for participating and for supporting this event. Thank you very much. Now we start the procession. Procession, please. Procession.